The grand jury overseeing Darius Tarver's case just recently made a groundbreaking decision to not indict the police officer accused of shooting the UNT student last year. I had a chance to sit down with community activists and discuss how they felt about the jury's ruling. Darius Tarver was just another college student before his life was taken away from the world in late January last year. Tarver was a 23-year-old African-American criminal justice major at the University of North Texas. He was a Dean's List student with a 3.0 GPA who was actively involved in campus life as a member of the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement. Tarver's last moments on Earth took place early morning on January 21st, 2020. Police received several complaints from residents at Tarver's apartment complex in Denton that they'd been hearing loud noises coming from his room. Police arrived and tried to calm Tarver down, but he advanced on them with a frying pan and a meat cleaver. Recently released police body cam footage shows an officer fired several shots at Tarver after tasing him, killing him on the spot.
I'm not scared. I believe in you. I'm not scared. I believe you, Henry. Stay down. I believe you.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Get medic supervisor out here.
Tarver's shooting came during a time when the country was still mourning the death of George Floyd, another black man killed by police officers. While the officer accused of shooting George Floyd has been charged, Tarver's will not. A grand jury just recently ruled the Denton police officer accused of shooting Darius Tarver will not be indicted. UNT's NAACP chapter president Milan Stallings said she's not surprised by the court's ruling.
Say that I'm not totally surprised by it. It just is really heartbreaking and it's really frustrating because in these type of situations, not a lot of the times officers are taken accountable for their actions. So it's really frustrating and it's heartbreaking, but it's not something that I'm surprised by.
Denton Police Department released a statement on the jury's decision, stating the officer involved remains on administrative duty pending the outcome of the internal investigation. Fellow students continue to mourn the death of Darius Tarver even a year after his shooting.
He was a kind person. He was always giving things like that. From what I heard, he was never just a bad person. He was always there for people.
For NT Daily News, I'm Milo Mihaltes. Certainly a controversial decision and one that will be remembered by the Tarver family and Black Lives Matter activists for years to come.